Hello guys, welcome to my first building tutorial ever, I would say. This base is super easy. I play solo, I've been playing Rust for too long. And I tried this out a couple of days ago when I was playing with myself. Oh, that's so weird to say, but I was playing solo in a large pop server and I got shit on. So I was like, how can I maximize the amount of space I get in one base? And then just to get everything to fit. So this is how the base is going to look like in the first stage. You have your TC right here. I usually keep these ones just storage. I'm a farmer too, so I like to build farms, but I just keep this as they are, I would say. And then I would upgrade everything. If you had been farming roads or whatever, and you actually have metal, I would upgrade TC's place for metal. Just not get early greed on. This base, I don't know how to calculate how many rockets everything is on this base. So mainly, I'm not a Rust creator. I just thought I'd make a video for this base because I love it. Kind of just came up to me when I was playing, like I said, a couple of seconds ago. I was like, yeah, this could be a great base, and I think that most solos would appreciate it. Here, I usually keep like my tier 2 and whatever. And also some electric thing that I do not want people to raid into. Um, I don't know why I'm not finding tier 2. Like I said, you guys will see I am not a... Okay, cool. I cannot create that. This is a weird build server. Well, let's create this one. Let's see, this is a tier 2. Perfect. I usually put my furnace next to it just to keep it centered. Like that. This would be the jump up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I fucked that up. My bad. And then you have the simple, easy thing. This, I would say, is your first step to build this base. Easy peasy, you can easily just do a jump up here or whatever, a triangle foundation. Make sure that everything... It looks like this. It looks like kind of like crab or whatever. I would say easily just start with the honeycomb. So go around all the edges you see, like this. Not too much of everything. Let's just get everything to stone now, because now I think you guys know how to make everything. If you don't know how to make and place building blocks, I would say you have to go and watch that tutorial first. It's not going to be the same skin, but just so you know and you kind of can see what I'm upgrading. I can also fly around so this video doesn't get too long. I would upgrade all of this because now you have a fully secure base to live in when you farm and whatever. I'm usually playing on a little bigger server, so I like to keep my base kind of tidy. Next step would be easily to get your jump ups on both sides. Just for easy access, I chose to build jump ups on both sides. So I have a different enter point, so they can't door camp me. The easier, easier than it has to be. So you do the same. As you can see, I'll build up right there. I'm going to do the same on the other side. There's probably bases that are similar to this one, so I'm not going to take credit for making this one. I just kind of just figured that I like this base, and I take inspiration of a lot of great YouTubers in base building. So this is how the base should look when you're starting to upgrade the base. It's not harder than this. I would say I'll get rid of that. Now we're gonna place doors on everything. I'm not gonna lock them since this is just tutorial, but just so you get the hang of it. Build that one. Now it's kind of secure. So here's your main core, whatever. This is the outcome. The base is kind of strong. I don't know, like I said before, I cannot count the rockets and whatever. I'm not that good at making YouTube videos and whatever. But I would say this base is a pretty strong base. I've done plenty of online raids in this one, and it has not been any problem so far with it. Let me know if you find any problems. So now I've just coated out the base because this is will be your like entry, run around, place whatever you want. I usually place my battery here or in the back here. So now we're just simple, easy, gonna close this area off. I keep this, like I said, honeycomb. Just make sure to close everything up. If you want to add another door, that's fine. Just keep it tidy, then it'll be a lot more secure, but it's 3 doors, so I kind of find that annoying to get through. But it's gonna be a lot safer. What I usually do is I do like this. To just close off. Like I said, if you don't want this to be honeycomb, you don't have to. You can just walk around. But then the base will not be as secure. Why I'm holding this shit is also because I hurt my neck and I gotta keep it warm. Super cozy. If you don't have one, buy one. They're amazing. This will be the jump up to the roof. I kind of like to have it close by, so I don't have to run too much. I mean, yeah, we're back. We're back. I just EC'd. I don't know why, but let's just fill in everything like from the roof here. So you have your base. You can see what it looks like. For me, this is like one of the strongest bases. We're gonna close this one in. Easy peasy, no lemon squeezy. I would call this one the Viking, but I wasn't spawning in the snow. But since we are, this base is now called the Viking. So you see, this is easy. Now you have your basic, very, very basic starter base. You can just close this one in. I used to put turrets in here. If you want to set up your entry point, I usually just close this one off for now because we will not need it. We will need it later though. You're going to be using big stone blocks. This one we can remove too, so you have more space. I used to put a triangle up here. I know some people do not like to do that, but it's just for storage use. Because you can easily fit like 2 boxes in here, and that's gonna act like your the easy quick depot room. If you want to put a turret up here, I think it's very weird to put the turret right there because it's not gonna fit everything. Instead, we're gonna put triangles around the base. As you see, there's entrance. That's a square, and then we put triangle on here. You can act like a honeycomb, or you can act like a turret. I usually put turrets here. You'll see why in a second, because we're gonna start to just finish off everything from the outside. Quick, easy. It's gonna look amazing. I think that you guys are gonna have so much fun in this space. I've had too much fun in this space. Like we did before, we have the entrance right here. I'm gonna put single door. You could put a double door here, but then this maching-a-ling. So you put that one down right there. I will show you why I didn't do that. If I can jump up, come on. I know I can do no flip thing, but I just do not want to. Because I'm an OG gamer, too good at this game. So this is, like I said, your easy depot spot. And then we close that one in. We put doors here so nobody quick raids us. turret will go here. And from here on now, this part will be, as you can see, we don't have too much. We gotta have bedrooms, right? Even if you're playing solo, I think you want to have at least one bedroom, I would say. So what I usually do is get rid of this. I put a triangle. Let's see, I just built around it. Then you put a square. And this will be your bedroom. I just usually close this one in. It gets cozy. You have the turret up there. Like so. You can also build it further out. That's totally fine. But if you want it to be kind of compact and small, you got to do it like this. Do you want it to get bigger? You can just like extend this one further by going one square more out. Because then it's gonna look like this. We just remove these ones. You can have a turret outside with these pods if you'd like. If you like to have a lot of turrets, I don't know. I'm not a big turret guy, dude, who plays with turrets that much. I usually just build a farm and then I get raided. Pretty much it. So I'm going to show you the bigger part, depending on how many guys you are in your team. So as you see, here we have that one. We got our entrance here. You can have a window or whatever you want in here. I just usually just seal this one off. We put the door here, get in, quick, simple, easy. Here you have your bedroom. Nice. And like I said, if you want to put another square to get them kind of closer together, that's totally fine. Let's do that for now. Just shit. Just so you guys can see how I would build the base. Because if you're a solo, you do not want to farm too much, because that's gonna put you down so much in time and effort and whatever. So I just put a smaller base, close and easy. The access will be the same. You will not have too much upkeep on your base, which I think is a big game changer. What did I do wrong now? Door, triangle, out. Yes, this is the way. And then you should be able to line this one up perfectly. Yep. Cool. We're making a base, guys. And here you'd want to put your aim further away. I like to pull it down a little bit just to get it in. And it should not go through too much. You see, you can still place whatever you want in here without any problems. And I think it looks kind of nice from the outside. It's a small base, it's a compact base. You have everything you want. You have bedrooms, you have the chance to invite your friends if you have friends joining, and not like me playing solo all the time. This base is super easy to build, takes no time, is easy, like progress from your easy starter base to like this portion. Like now the base is pretty much secure in a way you want it to be. Right here, I'm gonna put these metal whatevers, so we can actually start with the roof now. Everything else should be fine. From here on, I like to put the walls, like so. Usually, I don't like doing this. I know a lot of people used to do like this. I also use the brutalist skin. whenever I'm building this base, because there is some nicer peaks on the brutalist, if you ask me. Because now you can actually look down, and if you want, you can secure your 2 bedrooms from up here without any problems. No one's actually going to be able to see in your base. We just run around, run. Put this one again. You can either put brutalist or you can put the jungle. Doesn't really matter. Jungle is a little bit sleeker. So you see here we can protect the bottom floor. From now on, I just like to close this one off. Here I put the triangle. I was gonna say holy triangle, since I'm not English, it just makes it weird. It's a triangle with a hole inside it. Does not make it holy, I know. Roof triangle. Fucking hell. So we put all of these like that. The roof triangle. Make sure just to back down 1 second. Change this one to whatever, brutalist or jungle. I think it's sleeker because then you can also get closer without having to get something in your face. Triangle. I'm not gonna decorate too much in this base because I think that you guys will know and see how you want to do this base if you want to build it. I would say that this is not the biggest type of error or the biggest type of thing. So I usually put 2 triangles here. Build this one up because now you can almost see how the base is gonna look like. Fill in the gaps. Triangle, square. And down here we do the same. I put 2 triangles here because I like to keep my base secure. Put the triangle here, jump up, add the protection layer here. You can also do like I do. I put a turret pod here because I think that most people would like to be secure in their base. If you're a guy who's not playing with turret, usually I'm not. It's fine to just skip it or just keep it as a shotgun trap, whatever. This is basically how this base is gonna look from here. I usually put these walls here to make a outer whatever, like a little bit takes a little bit more time for the raiders to raid you. And just good for securing your base. Because then you have one more layer that they have to get through. I know that if they want to raid you, they're gonna raid you, and you're probably gonna sit in there. No sound. Cool. Pum 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 pum. And then we put these windows like so. I usually put the old school style of building your roof. Great peaks. You can put your electric whatever from here without any problems. You can have 2 without it messing up each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And then what you just do is like if you want another to have one on the other direction, just put it like that. Figure that one out in my brain. But this is how the base is looking right now. It's not the worst one. It's not the best one either. I usually keep this one like this. I just like to upgrade everything to sheet metal. Sheep. That would be cool. And then I just put bob wires to kind of have the base that you want. You can also start from this side if you want to. Just keep going around. I ain't the best barbed wire dude to place them around. I know some of you likes to put these ones. I don't, because I never get them right. I think this one has to be right? Like this. So if you start at like this around it, it will be a lot more better. Yeah, cool. Than doing this. But then you also cannot destroy these ones. Did you see? So you can do it like that, but then you will have to have this crappy outside. That could also be another honeycomb, if you'd like. Or just a turret bot. It's Niemas Problemas. You can put it however you want. Like so. Take this away. And now your base is 100% secure from people jumping in. And then you can just continue doing this if you want. Place that one down. Make sure to try to line this one up so it goes on top of this, like into it. Because if you put them otherwise, they're going to be able to jump in. And that's what you don't want. Because then they will have a quick, easy way to get in, destroy a turret or whatever, just mess with your base, and that's something you do not want. At least I don't want it. Just try to get them as close as possible. Now I'm flying doing this, that's why it's so shitty. It will be easier if you just place one down, jump down, and then try to get it to fit, like so. Boom. So if you wanted to, like I said, just add another layer here. Boom, done. You can do it here too, directly. Just add another layer, honeycomb it around, and then you will be able to put wires around your base without any, well, I was gonna say problems, but I fell down myself. Just make sure to get it as close as possible. Here you can just kind of back up, push it against it, boom. Here you do the same, just go as close as you can, push it back a little bit, boom, and then this one should fit. And then this one should fit as well. Boom. Now you can delete this one. And as you guys see, you have a fully secure, that one is shit, I'm sorry for this one. I will fix it directly. Like I said, I ain't no Rust builder, I ain't no Rust explainer. I'm just trying to do my best just to guys give you my new base that I build every time I play. If you don't like it, don't build it, I would say. If you find any errors, please just tell me what the errors would be and how to solve them, and I can fix it. But for me, it's a great base. I like it. No one's really getting into your base. It's not too expensive to build when you're alone, like I am when I'm playing. Basics fully secure. You can jump around in here without any problems. I will show you how I build my bedrooms also. It's a very good thing. How long have I been recording? 35 minutes? Yeah, I have to edit this. So the bedroom, I use a locker like everyone does. I ain't the smartest guy here. I use a bed. I use a box. I use a campfire, and I use a small box. So let's start with building this one. I usually, either way how you want, I can show you two different ways to build these ones. I usually just put them like this, quick and easy, because then you can also put a door to close everything off. If you don't have this skin, I would recommend not doing it exactly as I do here. You will probably need that box skin. Close this one off. As you guys can see, here you have your bedroom. Now you can put a door here, and you can place down a garage door. Boom. If you'd like, what? If you'd like here, you can just keep this one as security and put windows here. That's totally up to you. Like I said, you don't have to. I usually keep this as windows. So I can see if I'm getting raided. I can just watch the dudes doing it. So I usually just put these ones here. They're not going to be able to get inside, but I can look outside. So that's basically just the easiest step to make this base. From the inside, I mean, you can build it however you want to. I usually just put down garage doors here, like so. And then I keep my turrets. So before that, you just put, before you put these ones, these crackers, I usually just put a, can you connect please? Dear God, I'm trying to videotape something here. Push it back a little bit, boom. Push this one back a little bit, boom. Here you have 2 turrets without any hesitation. They will be a great way to defend your base. After that, like I said, get this one in again. Maybe not like this, it looks stupid. Maybe like that. Here I usually just close in. So you have extra protection. We need to put window braziers on everything. So if we actually do get raided, we have a way to defend ourselves. Like so. It's a good way to check out too, if anyone's standing outside building a raid base. Who knows? I don't. From here, if you want to put these braziers, you can absolutely do that, but that's gonna like move the way you can see, so you're not gonna be able to see as much. You're still gonna be able to see what you need to see. So if you want to put like this, you can. I would say you still see as much as possible. You see? I can see all the way down, around, and everything that's needed. Just put these braziers down. I usually, like I did before, put this. You have to trick your way to get in, like that. Here, I usually just put a garage door. I a turret. Just for, like I said, extra security. You do not want to get raided. It's a very easy way to just secure a base with putting down an extra turret. In this stage of your wipe, you should be able to place down it. If you can't, just do a few runs to oil or whatever to get the way. You see, this base is turning out pretty good. No one's gonna believe it's a solo in here, so they're gonna waste all of their booms on you probably. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Like I said before, you can build, if you want turrets, you can build out a pod out here, put a turret close to your door. It's not the perfect angle to put them in. I never do that, but you can. Here, I would always put a turret down, like so on. Put the turret down here. Put a turret. Can this wall just not be there? Like that. And like that. And how we're gonna box them in? Easy. We use the prison cell doors and gates. So you can access your turret at every time, and it's gonna shoot without no problems. You're gonna shoot everyone that comes close to it. So make sure to give your friends and enemies or whatever, your lovers, access to the turrets. Quick, easy way. Also, just box in these ways so you're more secure. Make sure to put down your garage doors. You can do how many layers of everything you want, but now you have the access to the boxes in here. It's a quick, easy way to get into your base from outside. I just close this one. You can put if you want more security on your boxes, just put a wooden frame here. So every time you're gonna access, put like this, boom, easy, no problem. The annoying part is just that you have to bring stuff with you. Here's the roundabout into your base. Easy, just secure it. And then I usually put just a double one for extra security. No problems, no worries. You see, they're not gonna fit through. Like I said earlier, put a window down if you want to. Close this off. Place down your last garage. You can put those two if you want to, the prison cells, but I usually never do that because I like the security. In here, close that one off. This is the jump up, right? And I did not tell you guys to put these ones. Delete these ones. Get your turrets up. If you want turrets, I like turrets. I never build them, but I like them. You see, quick and easy way up. Put down your garage doors. Don't forget to lock them too, because I'm not locking them in this video. Here's your way down to your core. Upgrade this one. I'm gonna show you the core anyway, because I have some time to spare, how I build my core. I usually just put the ramps, put up boxes, quick and easy to just maximize your storage. Fucking hell. Sorry for the swearing. In here I put a box, so you can fit that one. Here you can put your electrical furnaces. Whenever you expand your base, that you actually have the take trash and whatever for it. So I usually, let's see here, I usually line them up like so. Then I keep the smelting box. Boom. Here we're gonna have another storage unit. Come on, man. Thank you, thank you. Put them down. If you want to put a grill in between of these two boxes, it's not needed if you're playing solo like I do, but you can put these ones right here. I mean, the base is pretty much yours. Do whatever you want with it. I usually just put down lamps down here when I exit my enter my base, so you can see stuff. I used to put like one here, one here, one here, and then one here, so you can see everything you do in your base at all times. That's also just me doing it. You don't have to do it. Let's see where I put my battery. I will show you that one too. So just go up like you did before when you're gonna exit the building, right here. You can either put it right here, that's where I usually put mine, and then you can secure it with a window. Or if you want to, you have a lot of space to put it here. You can also put your furnaces on your way here if you don't like them in your core. Like so. I'm not doing the best and the nicest way right now, but I'm just showing you what you can do. Make sure to put this one in the further back, so it actually fit with the wooden frame, like so. And now if you want to, you can just keep putting these all the way through, blahi blahi. Here I like to keep just to make them dizzy, make the raiders not know where to go inside. I put these ones just to make it a little bit harder, because if they go that way, they're gonna be like, ah, shit. Then they have to blow next to the door. In here, they can go down, choose their direction where they think I'm actually keeping my stuff, which is gonna be a weird way for them, so they're probably gonna splash in the middle. So make sure to upgrade. From here on out, this is how your base could look and be if you'd like. If you like this guide, despite my lack of knowledge on how to make guides, please hit that follow button. Please give me a like and comment what you think about the base. Like I said, it's not credit, it's just something that I made up in my mind, and I kind of like building it. But it's a great base for a great cause. Thank you guys. Enjoy life. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Ciao.